Good morning. Happy welcome back. How are you? Did you take your pills? We are like an hour and a half late. So, did you take your pills? Right? Did you hit your bowl? Hit your bowl. We're gonna wait a second. Hit your bowl. Let's wake and bake with the Bible. Right? And also, we're finishing the book right now. Here in a second, we're going to be finishing the book. Finish this book. So exciting. And you know what book is next? Songs of Solomon. Fuck yeah. That is my favorite book. So we're going to read it again and make it its own playlist so everybody can read the Songs of Solomon and try to figure out what this lady looks like. We're going to try to draw a picture because she's got a long neck, a giant belly, and then a saucer for a belly button, eyes like a dove, and a busted ass grill. So we're going to figure out what she looks like. Anyway. Right now, let's finish 4 Maccabees. Maccabees 4, chapter 17. We're almost done. We're almost done. And tonight, we're going to read Songs of Solomon. Can't wait. Anyway, let's finish this first, asshole. Okay. Some of the guards that when she also was about to be seized. All right, this is the mom of the 7. She threw herself into the flames so that no one might touch her body. Okay, at least they didn't explain how she died or made it seem like that nothing happened. O mother, who with your 7 sons nullified the violence of the tyrant, frustrated his evil designs, and showed the courage of your faith. This is the word he should have used instead of religion. Yeah, faith. Faith. Yo. Okay. Nobly set like a roof on the pillar of your sons, you held firm, unswerving against the earthquake of torturers. Take courage, therefore, O holy-minded mother, maintaining firm and enduring hope in God. See, that would have even been a better word. See, these words would have been Old Testament words, not religion. No, it's not an Old Testament word. The moon in heaven with the stars does not stand so august as you. What? What does this mean? Here, why don't we just do the whole sentence? We can't get the commas in there or won't know what the fuck we're talking about. Joy and pain, sunshine and rain, memes of August, quick summer's finale. So does not stand so August of you or as you. What is an interesting quote? Oh, it means distinguish. Well, why the fuck didn't you just say that? Why didn't you say that? Okay. The moon in heaven with the stars does not stand so distinguished as you. See, you could have just used that word. Anyway, who, after lighting the way of your store like seven suns to piety, stand in honor before God and are firmly set in heaven with them. For your children were true descendants of Abe. Yeah, but the blood of Abe has probably been bred out of these people because they are of Babylonian descent. They're probably not even fully Jew, but whatever. If it were possible for us to paint the history of your religion, you could just say faith, as an artist might, would not those who first beheld have shuddered as they saw the mother of the seven enduring their varied tortures to death for the sake of religion? Indeed, it would be proper to inscribe their tomb these words as a reminder to the people of our nation. Here lie buried an aged priest, aged woman, and seven sons, because of the violence of the tyrant who wished to destroy the way of life of the Hebrews. You mean Jews? See, the people from Hebron should be like, what the fuck? We didn't do none of this. They vindicated their nation, looking to God and enduring torture, even to death. Joy and pain. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. Truly, the contest in which they were engaged was divine. Yeah, like, who can die first? Yeah, I'm gonna die first. And then the seventh's like, fuck you, I'm younger than you. There's not a lot of places, or I'm not tall enough to die slowly. I'm gonna die quickly. For on that day, virtue gave the awards and tested them for their endurance. The prize was immortality and endless life. Yeah, but I want to say something. Once they die, they don't live anymore, so how could they have a life? I don't understand. Eleazar was the first contestant. The mother of the seven sons entered the competition, and the brothers contended. Who was it to win? The tyrant was the antagonist, and the world and the human race, the spectators. Reverence was for God, was victor, and gave the crown to its own athletes. Yeah, isn't that kind of cheating though? It's like NASCAR. And if NASCAR owned cars and only their cars won, that'd be kind of fucked up, right? Who did not admire the athletes of divine legislation? Who did not admire? Yeah, what is a divine legislation? What does that mean? Anyway, who, hold on, who did not admire the athletes' divine legislation? Who were not amazed? See, you rate all good until you don't. Who was not amazed? The tyrant himself and all his council marveled at their endurance, because because of which they now stand before the divine throne and live the life of eternal blessedness. And I believe that. Okay. For Moses says, all who are consecrated under your holy hands, these then who have been consecrated for the sake of God, are honored not only with this honor, but also by the fact that because of them, our enemies did not rule over our nation. Uh, they kind of did, because you guys don't fucking know about honor. You're snakes and cockroaches. The tyrant was punished and the homeland purified, they having become, as it were, a ransom for the sin of our nation. So these people consider anybody that died purification for their nation. So everybody so far that's died has given themselves over for Israel, or Judah. So they feel like they can fuck up all they want to. And when someone holy gets killed, they're like, that's the lamb. That's who's gonna save us from all these sinnings. I don't know. And through the blood of those devout ones and their death as an atoning sacrifice. So they're making everybody like Jesus. So they're making everybody Jesus. And so more than one person is the Jesus of this time. Okay. So it feels like they feel like they can sin all they want to. But as soon as the first person dies, they're like, hey, our sins are forgiven. This guy died. Doesn't that make you look at, like, these people that don't believe in Jesus, right? Do these Jews not think they did anything wrong? So they can keep going and drinking kids' blood and killing children and spirit cooking? Do they feel like it's not time, or it wasn't time at that time? They're like, there's no Jesus. We want to be bad guys. We'll kill a Jesus eventually, but we want to be bad guys. You think that's what it is? Okay. And through the blood of those devout ones, their death as an atoning sacrifice, divine providence preserved Israel that previously had been mistreated. Yeah, but do you know the reason for that? Like, do you know? Oh, look, Lucky's coming to say hi. Hi, Lucky. Are you gonna get up there and lay down? Come on. I don't know, Lucky wanted to say hi. But these people don't get it. God was so mad, so he let that ass get spanked. Deal with it. For the tyrant, Antiochus, when he saw the courage of their virtue and their endurance under the tortures, proclaimed them to his soldiers as an example of their own endurance. And this made them brave and courageous for infantry battle and siege. And he avenged and conquered all his enemies. All this made brave and courageous for infantry battle and siege. And he ravaged and conquered all his enemies. Yeah, but who? Oh, the tyrant Antiochus. Maybe. Anyway. Oh, the last chapter. We're about to finish this book. What's up, Lucky? She's a weirdo. Anyway, we're about to finish this book. Alright, give me. What's up? Come on. Hey, come on. Come on. I don't know. She thinks this cushion's gonna get softer or something. She's like kneading on it, like, we're gonna make it soft. Oh, well, you can see her big ass head. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, chapter 18. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to go live today. I think I can go live on YouTube. So, I'm gonna go live. I think I have like 7 viewers. I'm just kidding. I have like 45 subscribers, 54 subscribers. One of those numbers. So I'm gonna try to go live and see if I can. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. Oh, Israelite. Maccabees 4. The last chapter. And then tonight, oh, Songs of Solomon. That's my favorite book. I want to figure out what the lady about in those songs looks like. I don't know if it's the same lady or not. Because Solomon had a lot of booty. He had a lot of side chicks. So, I don't know. But, I don't know. It seems like it's the same woman. And she's got purple dreadlocks. And she's fat with a big neck. We're going to draw a picture of her. O Israelite children, offspring of the seed of Abe, obey his law, exercise piety in every way, especially when you're drinking children's blood. Yes. Or when you're selling children. Knowing that devout reason is master of all emotions, not only of sufferings from within, but also those from without. Therefore, those who gave over their bodies in suffering for the sake of religion, you mean the law. Why do you keep saying this? It's called the law. For the sake of the law. Not religion, it's a fucking law. Anyway. And there's only 10 of them. It's 10 commandments. Why would you have to See, that's what I don't understand. Antiochus is killing them for their faith. But for what? Because there's only 10 rules. And they're pretty easy rules, so why the fuck would you kill them? Because they don't want to eat pork? I don't want worms either. So, we're not only admired by mortals, but we're also deemed worthy to share in the divine inheritance. Therefore, those who gave their bodies in suffering for the sake of the law were not only admired by mortals, but were deemed worthy to share a divine inheritance. Yeah, like, oh fuck, these guys did the damn thing. They're for sure going to heaven. Right. Because of them, the nation gained peace. And by reviving observance of the law, he got it right. In the homeland, they ravaged the enemy. You mean Judas? Judas did that. Judas, or God, with Judas's help, did that. The tyrant Antiochus was both punished on earth and is being chastised after his death, since in no way would ever he was able to compel the Israelite. Okay, so he compelled them to become pagans and to abandon their ancestral customs. He left Jerusalem and marched against the Persians. Oh, bad idea. That was a way bad idea, by the way. The mother of the 7 sons expressed also these principles to her children. I was a pure virgin and did not go outside my father's house, but I guarded the rib from which woman was made. No seducer corrupted me on a desert plain, nor did the destroyer, deceitful serpent, defile the purity of my virginity. See, she's thinking the same thing everybody else thought. Well, some people thought that Eve had sex with the snake. And that's how Jesus and Satan, they were born at the same time, I think. Or something like that. They ended up being brothers. I don't know that to be for sure. But somehow Jesus and Satan are brothers. I don't fucking know how that happened. But they say beguiling the serpent, beguiling. That means it fucked her. But I don't know. In the time of my maturity, I remained with my husband, and when these sons had grown up, their father died. A happy man was he, who lived out his life with good children, and did not have the grief of bereavement. Yeah. Well, maybe him, but I don't know. Well, that's because teenage boys got slapped in the mouth a lot. But I was going to say, teenage men child are not fucking fun. Have you met Kelso? While he was still with you, he taught you the law and the prophets. He read to you about Abel slain by Cain. Okay. So, Cain is supposed to be the snake child, maybe, and Abel is the God child. Something like that it has to be, I guess, right? And Isaac, who was offered as a burnt offering. See, I want to read this again. I don't remember that. Isaac offered as a burnt offering. And about Joseph in prison. Oh, Joe was in prison because he was the dream guy. But Isaac, they keep saying Isaac was killed, and I do not remember that. He told you the zeal of Phineas without verb, and he taught you about Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael and the fire. You mean Mishael, Meshach, and Abednego. And then Belteshazzar. He praised Daniel, Belteshazzar, in the den of lions and blessed him. And the Pharaoh, who could have saved him, was freaking McNuggets and was like, yay, you're so alive. He reminded you of the scripture of Isaiah, which says, even though you go into the fire, the flame shall not consume you. He sang you songs of the psalmist David, who said, many are the afflictions of the righteous. He recounted to you Solomon's proverb. Yeah, some of those. Man, some of those proverbs. There is a tree of life for those who do his will. He confirmed the query of Ezekiel. Shall these dry bones live? For he did not forget to teach you the song that Moses taught. I didn't read this song, but I know about it, but I didn't read it. Nope, I didn't read it. I think we're gonna have to read it. I didn't. I kill and make alive. This is your life, the length of your days. Oh, bitter was that day, and yet not bitter, when the bitter tyrant of the Greeks quenched fire with fire, in his cruel cauldrons, and in his burning rage brought those 7 sons of the daughter of Abe to the catapult and back again to more tortures. How do you attach? Oh my God, like a ping pong ball? Oh my God. They tie them to the spoon and then fling them and then they come back. Oh, that's so fucking terrible. Oh my God. Do they really do that? Oh. Oh, that's fucking terrible. Okay, I don't know that to be true, but how else would you use a catapult? Unless they were pedophiles and you catapulted them into a shark tank. Or baby eaters. Or blood drinkers. You know, people that worship Moloch. Yeah, that's a great idea. And in his burning rage, brought those 7 sons, okay, and 2 more tortures. Pierced the pupils of their eyes, cut out their tongues, and put them to death with various tortures. You didn't say anything about their eyeballs. He didn't say anything about their eyeballs until right now. Can we just consider that artistic embellishment? For these crimes, divine justice pursued and will pursue the accursed tyrant. But the sons of Abe, with their victorious mother, are gathered together. But the sons of Abe, with their victorious mother, she's the one that won the contest. Fuck you guys. Okay, and the victorious mother are gathered together into the chorus of the fathers and have received pure and immortal souls from God, to whom be the glory forever and ever. Amen. Wow. Okay. We're done. We're done. Oh, how exciting. We're done. Oh, and this video isn't even as long as the other videos. How cool is that? So tonight we start Songs of Solomon. Yeah. So exciting. Oh, it's going to be so great. I can't wait. Okay. So I'll be back tonight with the Songs of Solomon. Thank you for watching and have the greatest day ever.